My name is Gabriela Roldan Peña. This video is my last assignment for the International Tourism and Culture night class fall semester. For the first part of this course, we introduce us. So about me, my name is Gabriela Dolores Roldan Peña. In English would be Pena. My major is International Relations, and I am from Mexico City. Why am I taking the course is because as my major is International Relations, I can go to a specific area, and that area can be tourism. So I am an exchange student right now, and I can take this option. Now I would like to talk about my hometown. Mexico City is the capital city of Mexico, and we have several buildings as you can see in these pictures. There is the historical center, which I think is my favorite part in Mexico, my favorite place to be. But the place where I live is not like the first picture. The picture of the left is like the picture of the right, where there are a lot of houses or apartments. I live around that area, like the area from the second picture. Here are some of the most important or representative places of the city. First, the cathedral, and then is the Palace of Fine Art, and then is the Latin American Tower. The next construction is my favorite. It was supposed to be a palace. As you can see, the architecture, the construction looks like if it's not ended yet. And this was because this construction started before the revolution, but then the revolution came and then the palace was not finished. Then this construction was taken as a monument for the revolution. And here are some of the food that I think is representative. The first one is pambazo. It's bread. Between those two slices of bread, there are some meat or potatoes, cheese, sour cream, and lettuce. And the next one I think is really famous. So those are tacos. It's a tortilla, and in the tortilla there is meat with some onion and cilantro. Then my YouTube comment: tourism is an activity highly important in the world. Through it, we can get to know different cultures, new experiences, and locations. Also, it contributes to the GDP of every country, and for my country, Mexico, tourism contributes with around 8% of the national GDP. I appreciate taking this course since I will know more about tourism. Next, destinations I have visited. First, Teotihuacan, Veracruz. Veracruz is in Mexico. It's near to Mexico City. It's a trip 4 hours long. And then I went to Teotihuacan with my family. As you can see, here is my family in the picture. First my mom, then my little brother, then me, and then my little sister. So this place is an archaeological attraction. We went there because there are the pyramids and Mexico. Those places are really famous because it comes from the ancient cultures that lived in Mexico before it was Mexico. Then the next place is Gamchon Cultural Village, and I went with my friends. We went there because we wanted to know some of Busan, and it was really nice. I took a lot of photos there, and I really liked the place because the day was sunny, and I was able to take several pictures, several photos, which I really enjoyed. Then the next destination is San Andrés Cholula in Puebla. Puebla is also a state in Mexico and is closer to Mexico City than Veracruz. I went there as a trip with some friends from my university back in Mexico, and we went there because this place is known as a magic town for promoting the tourism in Mexico. There are some cities or some towns small towns that are called magic towns. Then YouTube comment, I think it's important to consider the psychological and physical aspects of a tourist destination because tourism mainly satisfies a psychological matter, the wish of visiting new places or having new experiences needs to be satisfied with the physical experience. The video helps clarify that the tourism product is not just a tangible aspect. Then the package draft. I chose Mexico City as a destination since I know well the city and I know well the places that you can go and you must go for enjoying the city. This is a 3 days 2 nights package and the accommodation and transportation are included. The first location to visit is Teotihuacan, that is in the metropolitan area of Mexico City. As you can see in the picture, there are some pyramids. Teotihuacan is an archaeological place and is part of the Mexican culture, and there you can enjoy the views. The next place, Chapultepec Castle. This is the only castle in Latin America, and if I am not wrong, it's the only castle in America as well. This castle was constructed during the colony and it used to be the presidential residence, but now it's a museum and you can go to see how governors during the colony used to live and how the first presidents of Mexico used to live. Then the historical center. The historical center includes the cathedral and the monument to the revolution. So you can go there, you can enjoy some street food because in Mexico, around the historical center, there are some places where you can eat street food and there is a park called Alameda. You can enjoy some time there too. Then, tourism products I have experienced. The first one is a man-made tourism product and it's entertainment. I went to a concert with my best friend and this concert is more like a festival because there go many bands and singers to performance. You can enjoy the place, go to take some pictures because there are some spots that are especially designed for pictures, for taking photos, and you can go there, have a good time with your friends, and also you can enjoy the performance of your favorite band or your favorite singer. Then a symbiotic tourism product that is water-based, and I went there. It was in Veracruz. I was there with my family, and there's a boat called La Banana. And here in the picture, first is my little brother, then it's me, and then it's my little sister. The next is a tourism product that I experienced here in Korea. It was recreation based and it was in a theater. It was a musical. So there's an idol from a K-pop band and he is the main character of that musical. So I went there because I have a friend. She's really a fan of that K-pop group and I wanted to go as well because I enjoy musicals. And here is a picture of me. Okay, now my family's food culture, that it's Mexican culture. I have a large family and we used to eat all together. Sometimes on the weekends we used to eat in our grandmother's house, and normally in every meal we eat tortilla. Here's a picture of my family. From left to right, it's me, my sister, my brother, my mother, and my grandmother. For breakfast in Mexico, usually the breakfast is light. We usually have some fruit and oranges. Then here are some dishes that we enjoy during the lunch time or even dinner time. There are tostadas, and these tostadas of course are with a toast, and you add some sour cream, some chicken with chipotle that is a little spicy, and you can also add some cheese. Then enchiladas, this is a really famous Mexican dish. The enchiladas are tortillas with sauce with sour cream, with cheese, and you can add an egg, or you can add chicken or meat if you want. For special dates, we eat together as well. So in special dates, we eat special food. Some special dates that we have: Mexican Independence Day, the Day of the Dead, or some birthdays of our family, and the Mexican Revolution Day. The tourist. Who am I as a tourist? What do I enjoy doing? And what is my travel preference? As a tourist, first, there is the categories between allocentric and psychocentric. I cannot categorize myself in any of those categories, since I used to consider myself as allocentric. Now I consider myself as psychocentric. So that's why I think I'm in the middle. Normally, I like to experience not so dangerous or adventurous things. I like to get to know new places and enjoy the food, but I don't usually like to eat unique food or to stay in unique accommodations. But if I have the opportunity, of course I will take it, but it's not what I prefer. But anyway, I'm not close to it, so that is why I think I'm in the middle of those categories, allocentric and psychocentric. Then how was I a responsible tourist? I went to Gyeongju with my friends some weeks ago, and I considered that I was a responsible tourist because in the temple no photos are allowed, so I did not take photos. Also, you don't have to wear shoes, and I took off my shoes. Even when it's a tourist attraction, you have to be quiet because someone may be praying, some people may be praying, and I was prepared for the weather. As you can see in the picture, it was a rainy day, and I was prepared. I looked for the weather on my cell phone, and I was prepared for it. Here, some uncommon places for stay in Mexico. There is a hotel that is called Bocho Hotel, and it's located in Yucatan, Valladolid, that is near to the coast. As you can see, you stay in a car, in a small car. This car is called Bocho, and you can enjoy the night view because it is far away from the city. It's in the middle of the woods. Then the Matices Hotel de Barricas in Jalisco. Jalisco is known for its tequila. The tequila is prepared in barricas, so you can stay into those barricas, and also you can experience the process of making tequila. Finally, the Bubble Hotel in Baja California. Baja California is in the north of Mexico as well as Jalisco. Here you can stay, and is also far away from the city, and the walls are transparent. You can see the night view, but also people from the outside, if there are any, can see you. And here are some special or unique food. First, escamoles that are made from ant eggs, and it's really famous in a state of Mexico called Hidalgo. My father is from there, so he used to eat them, but now that he does not live in Hidalgo anymore, he is not used to eat escamoles anymore. And then huitlacoche, and huitlacoche is corn mushroom. And huitlacoche is really famous. It's also from Hidalgo, and my family used to eat it. I don't used to eat it. I sometimes eat it, but my family like to eat spicy, and sometimes the huitlacoche they prepare is too spicy for me, so I don't used to eat it. Finally, what are the 3 essential things I have learned from this course? First, as a tourist, I learned that the tourist has responsibilities, and between those responsibilities is the tolerance and the understanding for different cultures. Also, I learned that the tour package it's not hard to do it by yourself, because I used to think that if I wanted to travel, I had to book through an agency. But now I realize that I don't have to do it, because nowadays it's not necessary. So I learned that maybe in the future I want to have my own business. I can rely on that. And the last is about tourism products. Tourism products are not just tangible things, are also intangible things. And probably the intangible part is the most important part, because you can have experience and keep that experience with you forever. Of course, the souvenirs and the tangible things can help you remember, but I think that for the tourist experience, you mostly will keep the memories. Also, you can keep the souvenirs or objects, but I think memories are important as well, or even now that I think about it, even more important. And that is all. Thank you so much for your attention. I'm glad that I took the course. I learned a lot through the course. It was a good experience. It was a good course, and I am glad that I took it. Thank you.